I had to be careful about when and where I spoke, particularly because I wanted to preserve the integrity of the fact that I was a member of the committee. That was not just for me, but it also felt like it held the rest of the Judiciary Committee accountable in trying to raise the bar.
And also, being part of the Judiciary Committee made sure that we had an actual honest conversation regarding the statewide movement to really look at what ex-Governor Cuomo was doing. So she had to work separately sometimes from the block. Yeah. And so that's one issue. Also, the other issue that we have is the two words. It is, we love being socialist, democratic socialist. And as part of the questionnaire, we obviously have questions to filter out people who are not true democratic socialists. That being said, sometimes it does not help to say democratic socialist all the time. If we're walking down the street and somebody, for the purposes of voting, ask us, are you a Democrat? I will say, yes, I am. I am a Democrat. And I will also explain that I am also a nurse, a tenant activist, a mom, a Black woman living in Crown Heights, and I happen to also be a democratic socialist, so that they understand the full scope of what a legislator is and what it is to be a democratic legislator and why they should, at the moment, vote, which is important.
It's also important to remember that as DSA, we are amassing power, and there's a lot of pushback on what it means to be DSA. So we want to give people the opportunity to join us and not put obstacles in it, but also have them realize that the things that we're pushing for, the legislation that we're passionate about, and that's really going to make changes for the working class, is the values that they have as well, and have them come on their own into the realization that they too believe in the socialist values.
We need to strive beyond Democrats, but we need to show them the way first. And that means being a little bit more exploratory than, or explicit than just saying democratic socialist.
Right, and we also have to remember that we can't create a better world just ourselves. We really need to build a coalition that's inclusive of other folks.
And as far as the three words part, yep, we totally agree with that. You want to create, CLC I think is a wonderful place for issues to come out and be able to say this is what our slate cares about. And actually I think it's a very strong unifying point for not only electeds, the candidates, and our statewide platform in general.
We need to grow, not get smaller.
Yes. And then the final part is the 4 words. We do recognize that, rules do provide guidelines for conversation, but that is what it is, conversation. And if we stop conversation too prematurely, then we kind of stunt the growth of SIO. And so we really want to emphasize on the point where you can choose to not endorse someone at a later date.
Yes.
But that doesn't really, we really want to stay away from just creating or even beginning something to just cut people out of SIO. We're young, we're growing, we need to be gracious to each other and gracious to the process that we've chosen to embark on. So
we just wanted to thank you for this opportunity to allow us to share. And again, thank you so much for the time that you put into this.
Thank you. Love, all the love from Vienna.
From Vienna. Bye, guys.